Hey there, future pilots. I'm Liv, and welcome to the Independent CFI channel. If you've ever dreamed about flying, whether for fun, for a career, or just making it your full-time lifestyle, then this video is definitely for you. Because today, I'm going to be talking about how you can get your ratings cheaper, faster, more efficiently through the nationwide Certified Flight Instructor Network. I'll be telling you about the Accelerated Flight Training Program, how it works, and why it's the same approach that the military uses, the airlines use to train their pilots efficiently. By the end, you'll know exactly how to start your training, and you'll find out that you can save up to $50,000 and be finished with all of your ratings between 4 to 6 months. Yes, that's what I said, 4 to 6 months. Crazy. So if you could learn to fly full-time, one-on-one with your instructor, following a structured plan and hitting clear goals, wouldn't that make total sense? That's what accelerated flight training is. It's not rushed necessarily, it's focused. Now, I've heard stories from many pilots who took the approach of independent flight training and they did 1 to 2 lessons a week, or it kept getting stretched out between 1 to 2, sometimes 3 years. That's not gonna work. And that's not what we're doing here. You dedicate yourself full-time in this program, and you fly, you study daily, and because of that focus, then your learning compounds. You stay sharp, you stay consistent, and you move forward every single day. So the network is made up of expert independent CFIs. They specialize in accelerated professional pilot training. These instructors aren't tied up to one school's rigid schedule. They have the flexibility to focus completely on you. Our network has been helping pilots reach their aviation goals over the past 50 years. And we now have training locations in 33 states, and we're opening more in 2026, including my own location here in the state of Maryland. Every instructor in the network is dedicated to helping you complete your training faster, cheaper, and with more personal attention than training in a flight school. Most of our full-time students finish all their ratings, private pilot through certified flight instructor, in about 4 to 6 months and under $50,000. That's less than half of the cost of many large flight academies, and with far fewer delays. So what does a typical training day look like? So you can expect to wake up early. If you're not an early riser, then I suggest you start preparing now. 7 a.m., 6 to 7 a.m. is usually when I start with my students, because you have the best chance for smoother air, better weather. We brief in the morning, we do a ground lesson over lunchtime, and we'll fly again in the afternoon. Sometimes we'll finish the day with a simulator lesson or a quick review before dinner. It's a full focus day, and that's exactly why it works. You stay immersed in aviation all day long, you don't lose momentum between lessons, and you retain more, you fly better, and you progress a lot faster. We also use simulators strategically. They're great for building proficiency while saving time and money. For example, up to 50 hours can be used towards your commercial certificate. Now, I'm going to share a few stories from pilots who have gone through this program. Colin, he was one of our pilots, he earned an instrument rating in, can you guess, 10 days. His commercial in 5 days, multi-engine in 4, and his CFI ratings 4 days each, all through accelerated training. He said that this was one of the hardest things he's ever done as an adult, but it was absolutely worth it. If you're going to do training, do it faster and cheaper. You won't regret it. Another pilot told us he used to fly once or twice a week, and he constantly battled with weather delays and scheduling issues, so he felt like he wasn't making any progress. But when he switched to accelerated training through this network, he finished in just 2 weeks. So that's the power of consistency. Fly every day, stay focused, finish fast. A big part of our success comes from training under Part 61. So it gives us the flexibility to adapt and train at your pace. So under Part 61, you're not stuck under a rigid school schedule or waiting for a classroom time, or waiting for an aircraft to be available and your instructor to be available, and waiting for the stars align to get a lesson in when you're ready. When training full-time with one of our instructors, here's what is possible. Instrument rating, 10 days. Commercial certificate, 5 days. Multi-engine rating, 4 days. CFI ratings, around 4 days each. We also schedule your check rides ahead of time and plan backups with trusted DPEs around the country so that you're never waiting months to test. So if you're ready to begin training, here's how you set yourself up for success. Step 1, get your written exam out of the way. We recommend Gold Seal or Shepherd Air for ground school. Both are proven, efficient tools, and aim for your score to be 90% or above. Number 2, get familiar with the Airman Certification Standards, or ACS, for the rating that you'll be working on. That document tells you exactly what you'll be tested on. Understanding it early will make your lessons go a lot smoother and more focused. And remember, accelerated training is about mindset. Your instructor is your guide, but you are ultimately responsible for your success. So here's why accelerated flight training works so well. Speed, you train full time, progress daily, and finish in months, not years. Cost, you save money, reducing the downtime and repeating fewer lessons. Consistency, same instructor, same airplane, and the same rhythm every day. Confidence, daily immersion builds your skills and keeps your knowledge sharp. Professionalism, you train like airline and military pilots, focused and efficient. This isn't about checking boxes. It's about being a capable, confident, and professional and safe pilot. So our instructors come from all different corners of aviation. Military, airline, corporate, and top civilian flight schools like ATP, Blue Line Aviation, and Paragon Flight Center. They've taken what works from those programs and refined it into something more flexible, affordable, and effective. We've built a network that combines decades of experience with freedom and independent instruction, giving you access to top quality flight training almost anywhere in the country. And because we're independent, we can keep costs lower while maintaining exceptional quality and one-on-one attention. So I'm kind of what you call a flight training mutt, because I've trained both 141 and 61. I've trained military and through airline 121 programs. So I've seen it all, and during my time training in Part 61, I genuinely wish that I had the independent CFI network available to me at the time, because I kind of had to put together my own program and structure it myself, which was kind of stressful at the time. So in doing that, I was able to obtain my commercial certificate and my CFI certificate much cheaper and fast. So it works. So now as a flight instructor myself and part of this nationwide network, I get to help students like you who are doing the same thing. And I absolutely love it. Whether you want to learn to get your private pilot license, build your time towards your career, or become a flight instructor yourself, we can help you get there faster and for less money than a traditional flight school. So as I said earlier, we currently have 33 different locations with more coming in 2026. So if you're ready to start your flight training and do it efficiently with a dedicated instructor, a clear plan, and a proven process, reach out to us through the nationwide Certified Flight Instructor Network in the links down below. We'll connect you to one of our professional flight instructors in your area, or you can come and train with them wherever they may be. We build your personalized training plan, set your goals, and get you started on your journey to becoming a pilot. I'm Liv, and thank you for watching. Be sure to like this video, subscribe for more aviation content, and share it with anyone else who's thinking about learning to fly. Kick the tires and light the fires. I'll see you up there.